It's gorgeous out. Let's pop some ducks.
This is the Upduck Podcast, a blend of upland and waterfowl hunting. Tune in as your hosts, Tyler Beaton, Jeff Ludicky, Matt Jeske, chat about training dogs and share their bird hunting stories, tactics, and strategies.
There it is.
Letting her rip.
We're back. Are we better than ever? I don't know.
I'm not.
No?
I'm not
Matt?
better than ever.
I'm all right.
You're all right. I'm
I
definitely
lost
not better
some
than ever.
stuff,
Yeah.
lost some money.
That's true. That's true.
Multiple,
Jeff, why don't you tell
cameras.
Why don't you tell everybody what happened?
Okay, so this is like a what do they call that? A public service announcement, a PSA. If you are going to take videos with an action camera on your boat, make sure you have a floaty case or some sort of tether system attaching your camera to your boat. Because I was using the suction cup mount, which I have used multiple times on my boat and without an issue. And this time I took off to try to get some sick footage, right? Is all the kids say, some sick footage.
I don't
And
think they say that anymore.
they
Maybe
don't
in
say that?
2010.
Is it
Maybe
fire?
in 2010. Yeah.
Fire?
I have no idea what it is. Dripped.
Mid?
Drip.
Some mid video.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm old.
Anyway,
continue.
anyway, I took off and I got about 50 yards down the river and I turned around and my camera was gone with the suction cup mount. And then I promptly Googled, do these cameras float? And found out, no, they don't. They sink right to the bottom. So I drove around a little bit trying to connect the camera with my phone via Bluetooth to see if I could like figure out where it was and maybe get lucky, but yeah, no. So it's a $350 camera just down in the bottom of the river somewhere, hanging out with the fish.
Someday it'll get found as like some ancient artifact. Like, why is this here?
Yeah. What is this
some
crazy
guy
device? Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I was a little disappointed too. I reached out to the customer service. I won't name the brand, but I reached out to the customer service and they're to ask for some kind of small discount, seeing as how their product failed me, and the suction cup took the camera out with it, and it was a no, I'm sorry, we have the most competitive prices available, and you're gonna have to pay full price. So yeah. I am cameraless, action cameraless for right now.
Sucks. That sucks.
And I lost a second camera, I think. I'm assuming this camera is gone. I had a cellular trail camera out on a very far away, hard to get to piece of public property. And I started getting some nice buck pictures on this camera as of the last couple weeks, and now the camera has magically stopped working.
Oh,
and it had 89% battery and full signal the last check-in, and it is now disconnected and not checking in and no longer taking photos.
Oh my.
So I have a feeling that it may have been tampered with and or taken. So we're going to find out.
I would bet on taken.
But you cannot, these camera companies like Moultrie will not reconnect a camera that's already been connected. Like you can't create, at least what I've been told is you can't create another account
and then put it on there.
Link it to that camera because they know that people just steal them and try to do that. So if that was their intention, it's probably not going to work, at least as far as I know. But if their intention is to keep me from seeing the big bucks that are running around that property, then
worked pretty well.
We're currently succeeding. Or are they though? Because now I know that somebody doesn't want me to know what is running around back there.
That's right.
Could
That's
be.
right.
there's a big enough deer back there that somebody thought it was worth stealing somebody else's camera for.
Maybe. It's been an expensive week for you, Jeff.
It's been an expensive camera week.
When are you checking if your camera is truly MIA'd?
I don't know. Next time I go out there and hunt, probably. Because it's a pretty long boat ride. So I'm definitely making it a hunting trip at the same time as me going and checking that camera.
Mm-hmm.
So probably be like a quick afternoon sit, grab the camera, see if I can shoot some ducks on the way back, and either have to get a lockbox if I want to put a camera out there, or try to put it real high up in a tree with some sticks to make it a lot harder for somebody to access. But I don't know. We'll see.
Real high up in the tree.
Yeah. I mean, best case scenario, it just magically decided to disconnect, but that's never happened in the 3 years I've owned this camera. So I don't think that's the case.
I mean, I hope it's not. I was definitely in the truck with two people on Monday that both knew of people, one themselves, that were having weird disconnect problems, like on private. So you never know.
Yeah. Maybe it's there and it just randomly reset and didn't reconnect itself. I don't know.
One guy went out on a Friday, like drove the hour, got it connected, like strength was good. It was set up on a solar, perfectly fine, should be fine. Saturday morning, checked their phone, disconnected. And it was totally fine Friday. So you never know, but
yeah, we'll see. Can only hope that it's still there. Maybe somebody just turned it off and left it.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But if somebody did mess with it, people are getting very strategic because they must have saw it from the back and like reached their hand around and turned it off before it actually triggered somebody's hand or triggered them on the camera.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, we will wait with bated breath for an update, Jeff.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Keep your fingers crossed for me.
Yeah.
Fingers and toes crossed. Yes. Anyway, gentlemen, it was the opening of teal season here on Monday. Today is Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Still
recap
recovering?
that. Yeah. Well, I got sick, so yeah, I'm definitely recovering. I feel terrible. So I'm really taking that not better than ever to heart here. But we need to get into the details. Matt, how many teal did you see on Monday?
I didn't go teal hunting. That was a trick question. But on Saturday, when I went scouting, I saw exactly 0. So that was reflective of what I heard happened on Monday. So didn't seem like I missed a lot.
I've been looking at a lot of reports, and I mean, there's a few people that said they did all right, but the large majority, there seems to be a lot of complaining and a lot of people wondering what the heck is going on and where are the birds. So I think that was kind of the general consensus that most people didn't do that great.
Yeah. Yep.
I had a buddy who I messaged this morning. He went out for the first time this morning on private pond and shot his limit of teal. So, but
that's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, it is.
Is this fellow north of here?
He's generally around the same area as us, Jeff. I do not know where he's hunting. So yeah.
Well, that's good. That's a good sign.
Yes. Yes.
So
we got a big
something moved in here now. Because I'm gonna take the boat out tomorrow morning with no blind, just the sled and like 6 decoys and 2 spinners and see how it goes. But we'll see. I've got one spot picked out, 2 other spots if people are out there, but we'll see. It was a spot last year. It's a little, I don't know, a little hole inside of an island that they really flocked up in last year. But you got to be careful because there was a ton of wood ducks last year too. So we'll see. We'll see.
Gotta make sure your duck identification is on point out of the gate, Matt.
Yeah, quick morning hunt, and then I'll wrap it up and hit the Iowa opener on Saturday. That's the plan.
Okay.
It does take you a minute to recalibrate each year in terms of like what is a teal and what is not. Like when you see them flying, it's. I feel like it's not until you see a teal and then you see a big duck, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I got you now.
Yeah.
Because they all look small until you see an actual teal versus the big one. And you're like, oh, wow, that is much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I haven't been
Nice.
out. I did dove hunt though. I'm all in, by the way. I'm
You
all
like it?
in on dove hunting. Yep. I would, if it lines up like this way again, there's a 0% chance I'm going teal hunting. I will be dove hunting from now on.
Matt, now you'll like this. So my product, my waterfowl rig, I just bought 3 wind-powered dove decoys.
Well, there you go.
To put on it so they spin around and actually the wind
yeah.
spins the wings. And then when it spins back, they pivot and then
yeah.
go the other direction.
Yeah, there you go.
So I feel like maybe if you're going to be Mr. Dove Man now, I might have to send you one.
I might be. I've been looking this week on for robos for either later this year or next year or whenever.
All right, well, just wait. Wait till I test this product out.
Yeah.
You might not, you can maybe be battery free.
That's true.
You can mount 3 mojos to this thing and have even more motion flying around.
That's true.
Be like a dove tornado.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see, a dove tornado.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Dove hunting is so fun. It is a blast.
Yep.
Like,
we weren't even on the X. Like, we showed up and there was 9 trucks, I think, in the parking lot already on this little public piece that had sunflowers planted. So we just ignored the entire line of sunflowers, and where everybody, like, you see the pictures, like every 50 yards there's a group. We're like, well, we're not going to squeeze in between anybody. So we went to the other side of the field where there were beans, but we had 2 dogs. I left Maggie at home because they had some younger dogs that I was like, you guys can, I don't care that much. You guys can work dogs and figure it out. We went like 200, it was like 200 yards across. So you're definitely getting rained on, but it was like safe for us to shoot in different directions away from them. And they were horrible shots. So that really was an advantage to us kind of being down on this hill. And we shot a nice pile of them. And it was a lot of fun. Could have probably stayed out there all day and shot, they just kept trickling back in. But by about 9:30, it was like, well, we've been out here for a while and wrap it up. But it was a good time. Like, I would do it again. If it's one of, like, if I had unlimited, I would have been probably back, I don't know, tomorrow to the same public spot. Try it again, let it sit, calm down for a little bit, because opening day was insane. But yeah, it was a good time. Like, a lot of fun.
Here's a question for somebody that's only dove hunted once, which was a blast as well when we did it in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Which was pretty awesome. But is there certain times a day that are more productive? Is it similar to waterfowl where like the mornings and the evenings are better? Or can you literally just go at like noon and hammer on doves?
I have no idea. It was like, so it was the half hour before, just like migratory. And it was 5:58 until probably 7:30. It was consistent flocks between 1 and 5 that were coming across the field, like every 5 minutes. So they were obviously hitting that food plot like hard. And then there was a pretty big break. And then from 8 to 9:30, it was 1s and 2s were coming across and cutting. And I mean, it definitely slowed down by 9:30, which is when we pulled it. But I'm guessing 1s and 2s probably were showing up every 15 minutes for the rest of the day. Obviously, a lot of 12 gauges going off and people yelling at dogs and stuff gets annoying. I'm not sure how many truly come back out, but I don't know if that's common or not. But for the first 3 hours, it was pretty steady. A lot of fun.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It's great. It's awesome. Matt's a converted dove hunter now.
Yeah. Yep.
Now I have an excuse to send him a rig so he can just whipping doves around with that thing.
Had him as poppers last night. It was perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
They are a pain to clean though. Those feathers are so sticky.
Man, it was just like Oklahoma. All I was thinking about was those geese behind the cabin. It was just me trying to fold these things open. Oh, it's horrible. There's feathers all over the backyard now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Matt, had you dove hunted before? We went out to that goose hunt that turned into a dove hunt in the snowstorm.
Yep, that time, and then down in Mexico. I did.
And down in Mexico. Okay.
Yeah, I did in the afternoon. So
Okay.
those are the only times though.
So was it really the time that we did a goose hunt that turned into a dove hunt was both of your first times dove hunting?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell you what, they're bigger in November.
Yeah,
They are.
Yes.
that was quite the experience. Those were some
Yes.
hardy ass
Like
doves.
this right now. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. That sounds
Yeah.
like fun. Yeah, I mean, dove hunting, it's hard because dove hunting lines up with teal season, and it's like, oh,
It's much
I
easier.
have a hard
though.
time.
Tell you what, you see
It is
more though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just roll out with a bucket and a spinner and call it a day.
Yeah. Yes.
I know.
That is the big appeal that I'm
Yeah.
seeing now over teal season, because
Yeah.
12 boats at a boat landing and however many across the river is not appealing. So teal might be it. Or doves might be it from now on September 1st. If we keep it that way, assuming the season stays around. I mean, there's always that too.
True.
Or you can do a goose hunt that turns into a dove hunt, and when the
That's
geese
true.
show.
That's true. Have a
You
little
could just
spare.
do a goose hunt on the first too, an opening day, right?
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
A little harder to find public spots though for field hunting geese,
Impossible.
Yeah.
Down here, it's impossible.
for sure.
So,
And you guys,
Jeff. Yeah. Go ahead, Matt.
the new boat out, right?
Yeah.
First
We did.
maiden hunt.
Yeah, it's first hunt, and I couldn't be happier with it. Honestly, I was a little nervous because initially it was just me and Tyler that were going to go, and my buddy JD was going to come along as well, but I hadn't heard from him for a while, so he ended up giving me a call the night before and wanted to come too, and great. I was a little nervous how the boat was going to handle 3 guys, a dog, and a full hunt load, and it did great. No complaints whatsoever.
How's
Plenty
the
of
water
power.
level? How's the water level versus when I was there? Deeper?
Much deeper, yeah.
Yeah.
Much deeper. Yeah, I mean it's below flood stage now where we're at.
Mm.
I think over the last week it's dropped like 4 or 5 inches. I kind of keep an eye on the different river systems. There's sensors in certain areas where you can Google search the water depth, similar to Mississippi, Matt, like you do.
Yeah.
And it has dropped. And we're talking flood stage was like 3 feet on this particular river system, which Matt, you laugh at that because that's nowhere near where it is for you.
I'm waiting for it to drop another 1.5 feet. Yeah.
And I think it went down to like 2.4 feet. And I was like, son of a bitch, it's dropping. But usually I'm good. Like 2 feet, maybe a little under 2 feet is still okay. And when this sensor is at that level, I know that I usually can navigate without having to get out too much. So
Yeah.
the boat handled awesome. I think Tyler, we were doing like, I had looked down on the way back after we dropped JD off, and we were doing 19 with 2 guys, a dog, my beavertail blind fully grassed in, and all of our gear. So and that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was happy with that.
Yes. Yeah.
So
The boat was awesome.
yeah, and
Plenty
it hunted 3 guys and a dog comfortably.
Yes.
So
Were you were in the boat this
Yep.
particular spot?
yep, we hunted in the boat with the blind because there's a lot of water back in the marsh where I go. So it was just easier because we probably would have been standing in waist high water wherever we needed to be. So it was easier just to put the blind on the boat and kind of crashed into some cattails and threw the blind up and called it a day.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was a bunch of cover in front of us too. Brushed it in, and it was it was 10 yards of thick, like barnyard grass and other vegetation before you got to the open water where we set our decoys. So it was, I mean, your motor, Jeff, just chewed through that stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Shout out to Backwater. I know I actually have the sweatshirt on today. Shout out to those guys, man. Those motors are no joke, and they just chew through grasses like it's nobody's business. So it was cool. It was great.
But yeah, I mean, I liked your old boat, Jeff. I mean, you could just get so many more places with this one.
Yeah, and it actually floats. You can float it in less water, I think, than my smaller boat.
Sure.
Just because it just disperses the weight a lot better. There's more surface area. Like it's a great rig so far. I'm very happy with it. So
Nice.
yeah. And the fact that we were able to hunt 3 guys in the boat and not be shoulder to shoulder, like we had room to spread out. So for a 1542, that was pretty good.
It was,
Right.
yeah.
So
Yeah. We could have got more. I mean, kind of got more room, more storage space. If I bring the dog stand, I just stick that in the water and put Mac in that, right? And then he's not in the front of the boat underneath the blind. But
yeah, that was the only kind of weird thing, right? I don't have a dog door on that beavertail blind, so Mac was on the front deck, and he kept wanting to like pull off the bungees that go over the front nose.
He kept sticking his head through the bungee loop and looking out. So then if there was a giant flock of teal, a ball of teal that comes down and we just make it rain, and drop like 8 ducks like 10 yards in his face and he were to break, like the blind, the entire blind structure could just go with him because his head was through that. But other than that, it was fine. It was good. Just said that I should invest in like a dog ramp and anything else that you need for your boat, Jeff.
There
I
you
should
go.
buy it for you.
I told you, if you want to buy a dog door, I'll happily stitch it on for you.
Honestly, that's all you got to do for those, right? Is they sell that separate? It's basically just cut out, stitched
they
in.
sell like a little panel.
Yeah,
and then you can just cut it out and you hand stitch that in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then it rolls up, and I think it has a little piece of Velcro on it.
Yeah.
So then you can keep it open for the dog's head.
Yeah. Yep.
So. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. So it was slow. It was a slow morning. We ended up with 2. So 2 blue wings, and we missed 1. So real slow. The 2 that we got did it right, like literally 10 yards, like in the decoys, just splashing down. We had a couple in the decoys as well before shooting light. And
see real half hour before.
Like some jack wagons decided in the marsh to pull the trigger on something, and those birds flew off, and it was a pretty slow morning after that, honestly.
There were a lot of birds leaving the marsh before legal shooting light. They're like
tons of wood ducks. It was real similar, Matt, when we went back there, where we just saw like hundreds of wood ducks evacuating the marsh right before shooting light. That's what we were seeing. So
interesting.
But yeah, it wasn't anything like it was last year, and we sat in the same spot, essentially the same spot that we were in last year when we did very well.
Yeah, right.
So just not the right day.
Well, that seems to be the common.
Not as many birds as there were last year.
Like we didn't see big ball. Like we didn't see groups of teal. Like I think the biggest group we saw was maybe like 3 or 4, like flying in the distance. You weren't getting those like big groups just diving around and flying around everywhere. It was just 1s and 2s and just trickling in and out.
We did see him scouting though. That's the weird.
We saw him scouting. Yeah, that was like 3 days prior.
Yep.
Interesting.
So.
Yep. And there were 0 geese on the marsh either, which is weird too. Makes me think that people just got in early and just pushed birds out of the marsh.
Yeah, it could be. Usually you see a couple geese, but yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
There's tons of geese around, but none in the marsh where we were at.
No. Yeah,
interesting.
It was weird. It was weird. It was different. Still fun though. Still had a good time.
Yeah, it was great. We had donuts, coffee, comfortable boat to sit in. Matt got a couple retrieves.
He did.
There you go.
He did.
Yeah.
Yep. I made the last minute decision to sub the veteran in for the young dog.
I was going to ask, but I figured there was a reason or something. But
if we were going to set up in this spot, it wasn't the greatest setup for her. That stuff was thick to navigate.
Yeah.
I mean, for a dog that's swimming on the water, like
it was like a foot. No, it was like 2 foot deep water, just covered in thick grass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like could have made it work, but I could put her in a better situation for her first duck hunt.
Yeah.
So It's like, you know what? Let's get some open water, right? Dog stand, open water, boom, good.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
it'll happen at some point this year, hopefully. Before she
Plus,
goes to the heat.
plus, you said the third hunter kind of swayed your decision a little bit too, Tyler, where
That too.
a little bit more chaotic.
Yes. Bingo. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, and it worked out too, because it was like, it's kind of like a weird spot. Mac's really good at adapting to whatever the situation is. Like he just is, right? Never like hit underneath the blind like that. Fine.
Yeah.
You know, well, I could just tell him back from, I'm like 3 yards away from him, whatever, and he'll just take off and go. Whereas she's just not there yet with that type of stuff. We'll call it problem solving. So, yeah. But it'll come in time. But I just want to I want to set her up for success, basically, the first one. So,
yeah, smart.
Yeah. He got a couple of retrieves, so he was happy. Tested out the new Insta360 camera. That was cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I saw that one video you gave us, but I haven't seen anything else.
It's really hard to navigate to clip little things out of it because I'm doing it on my phone. Yeah. I've got to spend some time. Like, I sit down and figure out how to get the footage off of it. So, but it was cool to like swing it around. You can see us, and you can swing it around. You can see the decoys and the spread and everything. It was pretty cool. So, also, Matt, you'll be proud. I was at Jeff's house before his first alarm went off.
Oh, yeah. So I slept terribly. I think I was up, which everybody listening probably understands, but I think I was up at 12:30, 1:30, and then 3:30, and my alarm was set for like 3:50.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm just getting up 3:30. I'm just whatever. I'm not going back to sleep. So I got the coffee going, and I go into the garage, and Tyler, it was like 3:40 or 3:45. Tyler's already sitting in my driveway.
There
you
you
were
go.
like a half hour early. You muted
I sent
yourself.
you the screenshot, Jeff. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I sent you the screenshot. I sent you guys the screenshot. You saw how many alarms I had.
Did you need them?
No.
As I said, Monday was early, but I only needed the first one. I think I got up at 3:30 because we had to be at somebody's house at 4 for an hour drive, so it was up and at 'em.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
So we were all dragging probably on
Tuesday
Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
Monday was a long day. It was a fun day. We drove down to Lake Michigan after I got home.
Oh geez.
Yeah, we're down there for like hours.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day though, right?
Yeah.
Go duck hunting and spend a bunch of time duck hunting, and then spend a whole bunch of time with family, and that was good. It was great.
Yeah.
Now I just got to figure out when I'm going back out teal hunting again, because we're duck hunting again or dove hunting again since Jeff bailed on me on Saturday. So
yeah, well, maybe an afternoon, possibly. Maybe an afternoon on Saturday, but I don't know. It's going to be up in the air because we're going to the Packer game on Sunday, and I have to work Saturday morning. So I don't know. It's not looking good.
yeah, I think we have something Saturday. I don't think Saturday afternoon's going to work for me.
Yeah.
Killing me, Smalls.
And walk out.
Oh, I know. There's going to be a billion people there walking out on Saturday. Just guaranteed.
On Friday.
Wish I could. Wish I could. So
yeah.
I don't know.
But then you think about, I was just talking to somebody at work about this too. It's like you get FOMO already, and then you think about it, you're like, we're literally a month. We still have a month to go before the opener.
Yeah.
The regular season opener. A month.
Yeah. Yeah. Once this closes, we got 3 weeks plus.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So
got to pump the brakes a little bit and don't get too excited.
I'm all giddy here. I can't pump the brakes.
Okay.
Cannot pump the brakes.
If I wake up tomorrow and the weather shows that there's fog or anything, and I peek outside, I'm going back to bed and unhooking the boat. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow if that's the case. I don't need to go out that. Yeah.
You need to go out that badly, Matt. Scratch the itch.
Maggie wants to because she saw me get my stuff out today, and she was pissed when I left on Monday. But she probably wants to go more than I do, but kind of over the early season already. Maybe I could go duck hunting. I should have just picked. I should have just went and done that instead tomorrow.
Doves.
Mm-hmm.
Doves.
Yeah, I should have done that.
You got a dove spot close to you?
No. Well, there is one, but it was apparently not very productive on Monday. So I don't know what they planted there. Because I didn't know I was a dove hunter, I didn't go check these spots. It is the spot that I go walk an afternoon for pheasants, but it's not always totally productive. It just depends on what they plant there. There's usually like one row of sunflowers. It's not the greatest.
See, what I'm hearing, Matt, is it's not hard to convert you into a different type of bird to hunt. So
I was thinking you were going to say that, actually.
Turkey, the turkey thing might be a cakewalk to get you hooked on that too.
I don't know. Still no dog though. So.
I'll take you out one of these. I'll get you out there one of these years.
Yeah.
You better get him out, Jeff, before he gets another dog.
Yeah.
That's
true.
That's true. Because if he gets another dog, then he's going to be training the dog, right? And then it's
all over.
Well, you could do some fall turkey hunting with the dog.
No.
That's a thing.
Not what you can shoot ducks. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So then we got the youth hunt coming up in a couple weeks. I'm going to partake in that again. So that'll be exciting.
Taking your nephew out.
Yep. Year number 2 for him. So he's all jazzed about that. Hopefully I told him
the bar was set pretty hard. Yeah.
Temper his expectations of a limit in 20 minutes. So
yeah. Say that bar was set real high last year.
Yeah. The kid's going to be shooting. He's going to have multiple limits back-to-back years, and I could say I've never done probably.
Yeah. There you go.
Was that all teal he shot last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're a pile of teal last year.
Oh yeah.
Early for us.
It was just easy pickings. They were just dumping right in. It was great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be curious with this cold front coming through if we push a few birds down to us. And to you, Matt, too. So
yep.
We shall see. Fingers and toes crossed.
I hope so. I think next week I'm going to take Tommy out one of the days. I'm not sure. So hopefully there's something around. If not, doesn't matter. He's already got his snack bag packed. So ready to go.
Has he been ripping on that 3D printed duck call that I got him?
He has. That one and his Delta one. So the
Nice.
Delta one's packed. So if he comes in the basement, that's the one he rips on, but the red one's upstairs. Yeah. Yep.
Who knew you can 3D print duck calls with a 3D printed reed too?
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
I should just buy a pack of reeds, like actual reeds, and put them inside there. It'd probably sound a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, it'd probably sound totally fine. I actually probably have some. Wonder if I can take his apart and
just throw an actual reed in and see what it does.
Yeah. See what it sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
I'm sure you can buy a pack of reeds for cheap.
Yeah, I've got stuff too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Be kind of fun. Yeah. You could teach him how to tune his own calls and stuff with that. It'd be a good time.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I mean, he may turn into a more serious duck hunter than you are, Matt. That's saying something.
Yeah, we'll see.
We can just have throwaway duck calls. I could just make hundreds of these things. We can just rip on them for a year, chuck them in the garbage, get something new next year.
Right.
Jeff, make a teal call.
It could. It'd probably be easier.
Make a teal call.
Yeah.
I don't have to go buy a new one at Fleet Farm every year for $10.
The Duck Commander teal call that everybody has.
Yeah. Yes.
And the Duck Commander wood duck call that everybody has.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Print it up. I'll test it for you.
All right.
Print it up. Yeah. Pretty low key start to the year, boys. I'm gonna amp it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Really do. By the way, man, I did not shoot either one of the birds.
Oh, got it.
You shot at the one we missed.
True. That's true.
Well, you got
your gun shoot every time. Yep.
Yes, it did. Yep.
That was what I was getting at.
Man, that's pretty much a win, though.
It wasn't
So
lit yet.
you swapped to the Beretta A300.
I did, yeah. Yep.
Yep. Now you have a gas-driven gun.
Yes, I do.
So far, so good.
So 3 shots, 3 pulls to the trigger, and guess what? It fired every single time. So
And you shot
I'm
pretty
happy.
fast too, so you're good. You should be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's back to
I
being
thought-
the fastest trigger in Oconomowoc, Matt.
That's right.
Somebody's
Boom, boom,
gotta
boom.
be. There was somebody at the public that I was at on Monday that definitely you two could have competed, because that was real fast, like arguably faster than your pheasant on video. Like it was fast. 3 pulls and that dove just kept on flying. Yeah.
Uh,
The trick is you got to take.
chuckled to myself. Yeah.
Oh,
my problem is
Gotta take
I like rarely take the 3rd shot because I'm so used to my over and under. I'll shoot
Mhm.
twice and then I'll just stop and watch. Like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? I have another shell. Like it's just some kind of habit. Just 2 shots and I'll freeze.
Mm.
The hard part is like ducks fly a lot faster than pheasants do. So with pheasants, it's like boom, boom, and then you can take like a breath, really focus and dial in for your 3rd shot, and they're still in range. Ducks, not always the case.
Huh.
So
Tyler says his 3rd shot's his best shot.
Yeah.
right, that's right,
This all checks out now.
Yep.
that's right. Yeah, I went to one last training on Saturday, and it was like, oh, you can, it's like duck season prep. I was like, well, can I like fire 3 times at this single mark right here, because that's why it's more realistic.
You want your dog to hear what they're going to hear
Yeah.
from their handler in the marsh.
Yes. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Very
Dog
unrealistic.
just sitting there waiting for you to shoot.
Shot.
Shoot 2 more times.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, right? Right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we broke the ice though. Lots to look forward to yet this year.
yeah, we
Lots.
didn't get skunked. We got a bunch of doves. We got a couple teal.
Yeah.
The birds are dropping.
It's the start of the year. Matt, you got your bird count going?
No, not yet. I gotta
Oh yeah.
type it up.
Okay.
I got that new
Never
wood
had-
duck. You
I've
guys
never
seen
had
that new?
Doves, so yeah, no, it looks good.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Those of you not watching, I got my wood duck back from the taxidermist. Shout out to Kyle at Northwoods Taxidermy in Eagle. If you guys are around here, amazing work. Super happy with it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah,
It's really
definitely a unique mount for a wood duck.
It is, because if you're looking at my screen, this is basically the only wood duck mount that I've ever seen. Is that
Just standing
Like
on a log.
always on a piece of driftwood, right?
Yeah.
Never like this.
And it's such a
like-
super like wood ducky pose.
Yes.
Oh, where's Matt's? I saw the pheasant.
Up there.
Oh, dead mount wood duck.
Yep.
Yep. I just something about those white bellies I like on the birds. That's why I wanted them. I like when their bellies are facing outwards. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
Hence the mallard is kind of the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You like the flash of the white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't blame you. Can't blame you. All right, gentlemen. What do we miss?
That's it. We wanted to be quick tonight, huh? Matt's got to
We
get
did.
up in the morning. Me and Tyler
gotta
are
get
both
moving.
still recovering.
Yeah. Yeah. This was like the fastest episode we've had in a long time. Episode
Mhm.
99.
Yeah.
Episode 99. Next week, episode 100.
100 episodes.
Yep. Booyah.
That's crazy.
Let's go. Let's go.
So easily probably 150 hours of recording, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can listen
Easily.
to us for 150 hours.
Yes.
Who in the hell would want to do that? But thank you to all of you that have.
That's true. That's true. I mean, yeah, it's 150 hours of recording time, but like, it's like 150 hours of us talking about ducks, pheasants, and dogs.
Pretty
It's
much.
like that.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah. This is my excuse to talk about that stuff.
I still don't know what we're going to do. Are we going to have a guest or are we going to
No guest.
roll out we got to do something fun. We got to come up with a theme.
A theme. Okay, we'll talk about it.
All right.
We'll
Sounds
talk
good.
about it. We'll
Gotta
collect
keep
a whole
everybody
bunch
on their
of
toes.
We'll collect. We
Right.
got to collect a whole bunch of questions or something.
We should just go into the new OKS Hunter studio and pour some whiskey glasses and just really make things interesting.
We could. Its fridge is fully stocked. I talked to Eric today. He said, "Hey, I spent a bunch of money at somewhere buying a bunch of frozen pizzas and other stuff. So my goose sticks are actually there."
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Matt, head on over here.
No
Let's
kidding.
do this thing.
Let's do it up right. We'll queue it up. We'll sit across the table from each other. I'll have to learn how to work that switchboard that Eric has, and yeah.
Just don't let me on the switchboard because you'll just have funny sound effects going the whole entire episode.
Yeah. So more to come with that. Lots going on. Lots of duck survey numbers coming out. Roadside counts coming out for pheasants. There's a whole bunch of stuff we could talk about. We'll save that for another episode, though. So, all right, gentlemen, that's it. That's a wrap. Let's hit that stop record button. Let's move on. Let's get Matt to bed so we can go kill some ducks tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Yeah. And Jeff, we'll go just get some sleep because we're getting older, and those 3 or pre-4 AM alarms hurt a little bit more now than they used to.
I'm not young anymore.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. All right. If you made it this far, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you all next week. Peace.